Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video, back for July's movie haul pickup. Yes, just as I started videoing, someone decided to start cutting their grass. How typical. Right, quite a few this month, or last month rather, so let's go through them and see what lovely Blu-ray and DVD goodies I picked up. Okay, first of all, a couple of DVDs that were sent in to me by one of my lovely subscribers. We have a film called The Borderland, film set in North Korea. Johnny English, Billy Connolly, and Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man. So they're very nice. Next up, Arrow Blu-rays. Yes, we're on our Arrow section. This last month we've had two good offers. We've had Arrows, 2 for £15, and we've also had the HMV Premium Collection, 2 for £15, which I've kind of hoarded up on both of those. First of all, let's do the Arrows. We have a film from Brian De Palma called Raising Cain. Don't think I've ever seen it, but I had to get it because John Lithgow is in it, and John Lithgow is a brilliant actor. So don't know too much about it. Looking forward to sometime watching that in the next couple of years. What else have we got? Oh, a bit of Tommy Lee Jones and Linda Hamilton in Black Moon Rising. I think this is something to do with a sleek sports car or something, a superdonic powered by a hydrogen and capable of speeds of over 300 miles an hour. So I suppose Knight Rider. Next up we have a film by Andrei Koncharovsky. Yeah, Runaway Train. That's right. What's it about? It's about a runaway train. And this one I was really trying to get. This looked interesting, kind of a cross between Jaws and Steven Spielberg's Duel. I tried to get this one on HMV, I think, and it sold out, so I managed to get it elsewhere. The Car. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no way to stop the car. So that looks interesting. Next up we have a bit of a, I think it's a bit of a time travel film. Set in New Zealand. Really don't know too much about it, but it's called Mega Time Squad, but it looks good. So we'll give that one a go. And then a film that I've always heard is supposed to be a really good film. It's got a good cast in it. It's got Willem Dafoe, Sean Patrick Flannery, Norman Reedus, Daryl from The Walking Dead, plus Billy Connolly. Yes, he did do a few bits of acting every now and again, didn't he? I remember he was in one of the X-Files movies. The Boondock Saints. And apparently there's a couple of sequels, but not to bother with them. Just stick to this one. So I've heard lots of things about this one. It's a lot of people's favourite. I didn't know whether or not to go for this one. Haven't seen the first film, but apparently I don't need to have seen the first film to see this one, as it's a separate story. Decided to get the special edition, the limited edition. There were two versions of this. There was a green cover one, which I believe was an exclusive to Arrow's website, which is sold out ages ago. But this one was still available, so I picked up Creepshow 2. Couple more DVDs. Saw this one on the shelf in either Tesco's or Sainsbury's. I like Guy Pearce, he's a good actor. This one he plays kind of a sheriff when this biker gang comes into a town, and it's from the producers of Bone Tomahawk, which I've not yet seen. disturbing the peace. Looks good. I like Guy Pearce when he's playing those type of characters. So yes, interested in that one. Talking of interesting characters, John Travolta in The Fanatic. I'd picked this one up on DVD. It's not available on Blu-ray in the UK. And I didn't really want to spend like 20 quid importing it from the US if I'm not going to like it. So I paid about £7, I think it was, for the DVD. It may be a one-time watch, but if I really do like it, then I'll probably sell this to CEX and import the Blu-ray. But we'll give The Fanatic a go. Couple of 4Ks now, cheap 4Ks as well. This one was pointed out to me on Amazon for, I think it was something like £4.39 or something for a 4K, or even maybe actually been £3.49. This is Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage, and I actually enjoyed this film. I thought it was a pretty good action film. It also stars Ruby Rose, Batwoman, and oh, what's his name from Rogue One? Donnie Yen, I think it's Donnie Yen. Yeah, there was quite a good bit of action in that, so it's certainly better than the second film. And then I picked this one up. This one didn't come with a slipcover, but I'm not too bothered. This was £2.99 for a 4K from Where in the World? PC World and Curry's. Warcraft, the beginning. Yes, they had two. They had two for sale. That on, I think they probably still do have them on their website. They had Warcraft, the beginning, and Everest, and they were both £2.99. But I think they've gone up to like £4.97 or something now. But I grabbed that when it was £2.99, so very happy with that. Picked up this one from Amazon in Germany. It wasn't Amazon in Germany, no, it was eBay. It was through eBay because Amazon in Germany had sold out. This is a Brian De Palma, Brian De Palma film. I really like this film. This is one of my guilty pleasures. This is Mission to Mars. And this is DVD size. It's a book, like a digibook. I don't think you can see in there. It's got lots of lovely pages of glossy photos. Does include the DVD, but it does include Blu-rays as well. The reason why I picked this up, I'd already picked up Mission to Mars a couple of weeks ago on Blu-ray, and then found out that it actually had forced English subtitles, so you couldn't remove them. But this new version has removable English subtitles, so I'd much prefer this one. Plus it's nicer as well. Right, the other sale that was going on, other than Arrow, is the HMV Premium Collection. Now, I wasn't going to collect every single one of them because there's over 100 at the moment and I just haven't got the space. And probably a lot of them I may not be interested in, but I picked up the ones that I'm interested in, or the ones that I really want to see. Picked up Casualties of War with Michael J. Fox and what's his name? Sean Penn. Yes, haven't actually seen this, so that should be interesting. Do like a nice war film. You bloodthirsty kid. This one, I remember seeing this one as a child. I think it may have been a TV series at one point as well. I can't remember. Logan's Run with Michael York. Really good stuff. But haven't seen it for many years. Picked up this one. This one is like people's, you know, like, why haven't you seen it? It's one of the all-time classic movies ever. And I've seen clips, various clips. I've never seen the film all the way through though. 2001, A Space Odyssey. So I thought I'd give that a go for £7.50. Why not? And then, of course, this one was also there as well. So I picked up 2010, the year we made contact. And Roy Scheider's in this one. I've heard it's not as good as 2001, but I thought I'd pair them up. Another war film. And this is a classic. And I have seen clips of this, but I don't think I've ever seen the film all the way through. Full Metal Jacket. The best war movie ever made, according to the Toronto Globe and Mail. Wow, I'll have to watch that and make my own mind up because for me, Saving Private Ryan is the best war film ever made. So we'll have to have a go and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Yes. And the last one is a classic sci-fi film from the 50s. I think my mum was a fan of this one. Starring Leslie Nielsen, Anne Francis, and Walter Pigeon. Yes, don't feed the pigeons. And from what I understand, Leslie Nielsen's character in this film was the precursor to Captain Kirk. So Captain Kirk in Star Trek was based on this character. And this is Forbidden Planet. This is the original Forbidden Planet. Fantastic. So I love the colours on that. I actually did have the steelbook, really nice glossy gold green steelbook with embossing and everything for this years ago, but I sold it. I wish I'd never sold it now. And I sold it without even seeing it. And what are we like? What we got next then? Couple of mishmash ones from Poundland. Poundland? I don't think there's anything from Poundland actually in July. CEX. This one I actually bought from HMV, from Jordan Peele. I picked up Get Out for £7.99. I already have Us. I think I have Us on 4K. I wanted Get Out on 4K, but it's not available with a slipcover. So I saw this for £7.99 and decided to pick that one up on Blu-ray. I think, even though that has got a slipcover, I think that would probably look good in a black case as well. This one I wanted to pick up quite a few months ago. There was a mishmash on Amazon. They'd shipped it to me, but halfway on the shipping route, it turned around and went back to Amazon. Then I got an email saying it's no longer available. But I found this in Asda, £3. So it's gone right down to £3. The Night Clerk. Or if you're in America, The Night Clerk. Yes, starring Helen Hunt, John Leguizamo, Ty Sheridan from Ready Player One, and the lovely Ana de Armas. Yes, fantastic. So that's The Night Clerk. Next up, we have some Heath Ledger. This is Heath Ledger's final ever movie. I always thought The Dark Knight was, but apparently it's not. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. And I bought this from CEX in Maidstone. There's a huge cast in this, including Christopher Plummer, Vern Troyer, Lily Cole, Johnny Depp, Colin Farrell, Jude Law. Really good cast. And it's from Terry Gilliam, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a weird good. This is also another people's favourite, which I decided to pick up as it was in the cheapish £7, I think, maybe. Was it £7? I can't remember the price. But it also comes in a black case. It's Christian Bale's 15th anniversary edition of American Psycho. I decided to get this one rather than the 4K, just because it's in a black case and I haven't seen it. So I thought I'd just shell out cheaper for now anyway. This one is a good film. I have seen this film all the way through. This is a really tense thriller starring Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. Prisoners. Really great film. And then while I was in CEX, I picked up Lush. It's got a nice lenticular on it for £1.50. I actually picked it up for the red case, which I've already used. but it's nice to have that with a nice lenticular. I do already have a steelbook, a lenticular steelbook. So, but for £1.50 you can't grumble. Oh, here's a good one, yes. This one I picked up from CEX in Maidstone. Got to the car, thought I'd check all the discs, and found out that they never gave me the 3D disc. Yes, I've got all the other discs, the Blu-ray and the DVD, no 3D disc. So I did save it, I did hold on to it, because I do have the Madagascar collection as it is, but I wanted the 3D, just the 3D disc really, for £2. So I held on to it with my receipt. The last time I was up in Maidstone, I went in there, they couldn't find a 3D disc. So at the moment, I'm stuck with that. Without a 3D disc. This film I saw on Netflix. Netflix or Amazon Prime. Primarily Australian and New Zealand cast. It was a really good war film. A really good war film. It's the most ferocious Anzac battle of the Vietnam War, where Australian and New Zealand soldiers went in to protect the territory against the onslaught of the Viet Cong. And it's Danger Close, the Battle of Long Tang. It's a really good war film. Really surprised me. So I decided to grab hold of the Australian edition. I think there is a German edition, but I thought I'd get it because it's all in English, being Australian. One disc. Yeah, really good war film. Great performances as well. This one is from the producer of Get Out and Halloween. It doesn't star Christopher Lee though. Fantasy Island. This is the remake. I wouldn't exactly call it a remake because the premise is not exactly anything like the old Fantasy Island. I don't know why they even called it Fantasy Island, really. They could, I was going to say they could have just called it The Island, but there's already a film with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor called The Island. I'll just call it Island. But yeah, it's not really anything to do with the original film or series. But it certainly does look interesting. It kind of reminds me of kind of the Hunger Games of Fantastic Island. So we'll give that one a go. Next up is a film that I was waiting ages for. I purchased this on eBay. And I think it took about 3 months to come because I think the original stock had been damaged and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it did turn up. And it turned up in an eco case. Thank you very much. So yes, I threw the eco case out, put it in a normal case. Ghost Ship with Juliana Margulies. Good film, really good film. This film I wanted to see, missed it at the cinema. Decided not to pick up the DVD as we only had a DVD in this country. Stars Betty Gilpin. I'm not sure if I've seen her in anything before. Although she looks, if it's there on the cover here, she looks like Samara Weaving and Hilary Swank. And this is The Hunt. So yeah, really interesting to see that. Oh, Betty Gilpin, of course. She's in Glow. The TV series. I really need to catch up on that. I think I've only seen the first series of Glow. Is it Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling? Really good show it is. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Also stars the original Green Arrow as well from Smallville. The best Arrow. Oh, but it does have some nice embossing on the sleeve there. So we'll certainly give that one a try. This is known as the complete series, but I think there may be a second series on the way. I think from maybe Warner Brothers. This is Swamp Thing. Now this was advertised in the UK as £29.99, but I bought it from Wow HD for less than £10, brand new. Comes in a bit of a slimmer case, but they had this and Doom Patrol, both for like 10 quid each. I did actually buy Doom Patrol in the UK for 30 quid. I wish I'd waited and bought Doom Patrol and Swamp Thing both for 10 quid each now, so I could have saved myself some money, but at least I got 20 quid off that, so I'm happy about that. Yes, there we go, Doom Patrol, the UK version. Haven't seen it yet. There is a second series which apparently has just started, so I need to watch this. It looks like kind of like a Watchmen type of and Titans sort of thing. So it does look good. It's got Timothy Dalton, so it just looks a really good cast. A really good cast on there. I also need to start watching The Umbrella Academy as well, which apparently is really good. Where are we? Okie dokie. So, being a big fan of everything The Crown, I decided to pick up season 2 as I hadn't already picked it up. I did buy it from Amazon UK, and it came without a slipcover, and it was a US version, and there was absolutely no indication on Amazon to say that it was an import, even though it was cheaper. And I specifically wanted the thicker case with a slipcover to go next to my premium edition for the first series that comes with a coin and everything. It's a shame that they didn't do like a premium edition for series 2 as well, but series 3 is out on Blu-ray, I believe, sometime in October, I think September or October. So yes, love that show. Okay, so I previously picked up Orange is the New Black series 1 to 3 for £5 from CEX in Sittingbourne. I thought I'd start to add to my collection, so I found this one for £4 on CEX. This is series 4 of Orange is the New Black. The slipcover is a little bit grubby, a little bit tattered around the edges. It looks like someone's actually put maybe a coffee cup on it. But if I don't like the slips, then I'll just store them in the Runaway cases. But I've checked all the discs, so I've got series 1 to 4 now, so I need to carry on getting the remainder of the series for those. And then I found this one. I've never seen this series. It stars Doctor Strange himself. For £5, I picked up from Maidstone Sherlock, the complete series 1 to 3. So all 3 seasons. Fantastic. That's a pretty good deal for £5. And then I also found this one for a couple of quid. Where did I find it? I think it was on CEX as well. I wasn't expecting it to come with a slipcover, but it did come with a slipcover. This is Sherlock, the Abominable Bride. So apparently this one is like set in the olden times, whereas all of these ones are like modern day versions. So I think that might be it, or there might be a 4th season. I think there might be a 4th season, but I'm happy I've got those. And the last little section is steelbooks. We've got a couple of steelbooks. Because I am completing my Disney Pixar slipcover collection, I'm also completing my Disney Pixar steelbook collection as well. This was one that I needed. I used to have the original Zavi dark blue embossed steelbook of this film, but I saw this one, good price. I thought I've got to pick this up because this looks fantastic. This is Ratatouille, and it's got some nice kind of like silver shimmery effect on the knives there. It is a foreign release, as you can see on the writing there. I'm not sure where it's from, but everything is pretty much in English. The title is English. If the title had not been in English, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but I really like that edition. I think that's a better steelbook design than the Zavi one. Then we had a couple of Zavi 3D lenticular Marvel movies. These are actually heavy. This is Avengers Endgame. So I decided to pick up the 3D edition instead of the 4K edition. Title on the spine and everything. And nice magnet on there which all matches up down the sides. So that's Endgame. And then we have Captain Marvel. Again, really nice lenticular, really nice edition. And on the back is a beautiful picture of Goose, the poster that I've got over there, which was one of the main reasons for me getting it. But it's one of my favourite films. It's a really good Marvel movie. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I've got fond memories of watching this with Mama Bowman. And we just love Goose. Next up we have a steelbook which was sent to me by one of my lovely viewers. Didn't expect to receive this. It was just an empty steelbook though that came, because he kept the discs, which is totally understandable. But I'd already had the 4K edition of this movie, so I just took the discs out of the MOA version and put it in the steelbook. This is Terminator Dark Fate. So it's a really good steelbook. I like the design of it, and you have the other Terminator on the back as well. And Australia, I believe that's Australian. So yeah, happy that I've got that. And the last steelbook, we've got to save the best till last. And I am expecting the next steelbook in this series to be delivered tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed. And they've already taken payment for the third steelbook. So hopefully I'll get that next week. But this is Star Wars A New Hope, the Zavi exclusive 4K steelbook. And this sold out in no time. It is changing hands on eBay for stupid money at the moment. But I'm glad I got that one, and I got a dent-free copy as well, which is very rare from Zavi. Fantastic. So there we go. That is my pickups and deliveries for the month of July. Hope you enjoyed my little rundown. Quite a few. Wasn't expecting to pick that many up in July, but we did have maybe 2 heavy weeks in the middle of July where I probably picked up like 10 titles a piece, you know, each week. But we still have some more coming out in August. Mainly catalogue titles and new 4Ks, but no big movies, as there's been nothing at the cinema. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.